Okay. Yeah, right.
Alright. Cool.
And then I guess the end of Minami's will tie together. What the hell happened with shoes?
Where could she have gone?
Because that just sort of ended. That just sort of ended.
Forget her. I need to find Nachan. I should check with Sekigahara if there's been any progress. A city in ruins. And this one's next. Is that what this place is gonna look like? I can't even imagine.
Alright, so we're not going there. We're going... Oh no, we are going there. They're both the same.
Erika Aiba is a robot?
She lied to me. She broke my heart.
Or, more accurately,
I liked Erika.
a criminal by the name of Juro Izumi, who has no physical body of his own. He wanted to do something to me. Something that involved shooting me up with nanomachines.
I liked Erika. I'm hurt.
The Kisaragi involved in the bathroom incident. It was really just a robot built to look like her. Then that robot got damaged and was disposed of in the old school building. And now the robot's brain is in Aiba's body. So the box I thought was a projector was actually a talking machine named Miura. And the stuff Nachan wrote in her notebook, she must have been talking about that. So it wasn't just made up. I'm sorry for doubting you, Nachan. How many days has it been since Nachan went missing? I was told she'd be able to find food, but I'm worried about her. I should hurry and get to the old building. Sekigahara is there. Some flirty rich kid. He seems to be close friends with a gang. I saw something that looked like a weapon in the Shikishima facility. But what Goto and Shinonome said doesn't make sense. Maybe they let me go so they could track me.
Yeah, maybe.
To get to the organization behind the scenes.
Possibly.
Anyone there? Are you in here? Where is he? He said he was gonna be hiding around here. Maybe he's still looking for her. Or maybe he got caught.
We are here.
Hey! Miura! Miura BJ!
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
What does that mean?
He is in the same condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
Hey.
I still have my memory. I just ran out of my pills. Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsuno Minami. We've determined her location. She's in Sector 3.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation. But there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great! Let's go get her! Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Go without me. I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all. Come over here.
What is it? What is this thing?
It's a gun.
Take it with you.
I don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save Minami. I need to ask you a favor in return. Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
Right, okay.
Will you be okay by yourself?
And that's when the start of Miura's campaign happens.
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinonome's medicine is in the nurse's office. Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
Hey, later, bro. Gotta save a tomboy.
So, where is Nachon?
Southeast, 3.2 kilometers.
We're underestimating how far a kilometer is, I feel.
There is an unusual concentration of androids.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
They must have found something.
Something? You mean Nachon?
This unit possesses no attack capabilities. It is up to you.
I know. I won't fail.
Ah, yeah. This is when the game suddenly gives me a goddamn shooter segment.
I saw something that looked like a weapon in the but what Goto and maybe they let me go to get to the organization. I'm ready. Lead the way.
If this game suddenly gave me a shooter segment, I wouldn't be surprised.
You're back.
They won't come in here, but if I take even one step outside, they'll attack. Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming. I ate my last can of food yesterday. And now the soda I was taking sips from is empty too. Oh, what should I do? Am I going to die here? Without anyone knowing?
It counts. It counts as a shooter segment.
Aim for the battery.
That's what I'm doing. Like I'm supposed to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
No way. Yuki-chan?
Nachon! I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuki-chan!
I finally found you. You're safe now, alright?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
Save your ass.
I'd come find you anywhere, Nachon. Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
Just space, technically.
Yuki-chan!
Just space.
The Kinbowler's magnetic shield is still active.
BJ!
It is why the androids could not approach.
You came back for me!
Of course. Small talk must come later. There are 4 androids approaching.
Let's go. No matter what comes our way, I will protect you. With everything I have.
That maternal instinct is strong. Once again, genetic inheritance again. She has no say in the matter. It's just like, oh, well, I sense my DNA in this one. Therefore, I must protect. I sense my DNA, therefore I must protect.
This should be a good spot, right? The river's nice and wide. Plus, no one else is around. It shouldn't be a problem if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it right now? Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17 to you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. And this change comes with a price. It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, that's not good.
Yeah, what about the 72% of shit that was in there that was important?
Then, what do we do?
Will transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Natsuno. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be...
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot, and I'll fight together with my pal BJ.
No, you won't.
As long as Nachan isn't in any danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
There is another Sentinel for you.
What did you say?
You must work together and survive.
You know it.
Both processes must be performed concurrently. Natsuno, it's time to activate.
Okay. Dang, that was fast.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that?
Oh, well, there we go.
It disappeared.
You see little BJ there? He's having a good time, isn't he? He's taking a little nappy nap.
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ? You okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited. He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data. So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. He's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ. BJ.
That doesn't explain what the fuck happened with Shu. Did I miss something with Shu? What happened with Shu? Yeah, no, that just doesn't get an answer. Yeah, no. Alright, no, that just doesn't exist. Whatever happened at that situation to get Shu into the modern day? Or 1985 just doesn't exist. Alright, cool, I guess. Let's go I, why not? There's also you. You're getting there.
Looks like I've lost them for now. I have to consider my next moves carefully.
Cryptic note. There we go.
Numbers were for a message service. I wonder who would have left a message for me.
You've reached the automated message service. Please enter your user number. Please enter your password.
Why is it coming out like that?
You have 2 new
responsible for your own future now. Hey, it's me. Well, you. I imagine you're pretty confused right now, hearing this message, unable to remember a thing. So, I've entrusted a message to a good friend of ours. If you seek him out, you'll likely find him with Natsuno Minami. Looks like I'm out of time. Above all else, finish the job. It's for your sake. Understood?
Okay, so is that BJ or Miura?
Mean.
BJ or Miura? Or Miura or Miura?
An old-fashioned.
If that message from myself was true, then Natsuno Minami is a key figure in all this. She may get me a step closer to recovering my memories. If I can really believe what I heard, that is. I guess I'd better get my hands on that data unit and find out. I'll do some investigating of my own on Minami. I just need to find her first. Now, how should I approach this? Up in all this. Wait a minute. When I met up with Fuyusaka this morning, a girl passed
Bit
by
late for
and
that.
said she was going to the track room. Wasn't that Natsuno Minami? I'll wait for school to get out tomorrow. Then I'll head over to the track room.
There we go.
Fuyusaka's at the front gate. She's still waiting for me.
Those guys have been drunk there
Things
every
might
night.
heat up again. I can't
Those
track
guys
this.
are
If anything were to happen to her,
alcoholics.
I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. Fuyusaka wasn't kidding. They're crawling all over campus. I'd better stay out of sight.
Can I talk to the girls? Get them to distract?
Excuse me, where can I find someone who's on the track team?
Oh, well, we're on the track team. Do you need something? We have stuff. If you don't need anything, we'll...
I'm looking for a student by the name of Natsuno Minami.
Oh, Minami? She went for a run around the school. She hasn't come back yet. Yep, that's right.
Around the school. Got it. Thanks.
These guys must be thinking like, why are there so many dudes just looking for Minami?
She's the one who delivered that package to me. The one that contained the message to myself. Looks like she goes to this school too.
So this is definitely after Yuki found Minami.
Is she messing with me?
I think she can't trust you because your memories are gone, mate.
She's definitely up to something. Natsuno Minami.
Bastard! Stay the hell away from Natchan!
Wait, Yuki-chan!
For what? This asshole just held a gun to your face.
Yeah, but you know who he is. I mean, granted, regardless, but you still know who he is, though.
Right now, you two.
Fine. You seem to know who I am. Care to explain what's going on?
You really forgot everything, huh? Just like Shinonome. That's why I can't get a good read on you. Hard to tell whose side you're on right now.
You two. You lured me all the way over here. What are you planning?
Planning? I thought you came for him, right?
Him? That's what showed me the footage of myself.
Wrong. That's not the same one I gave you. That unit was a different one supplied by the SIU. They're the ones who had it say all those things.
SIU?
It's where those guys in black are from.
How do you... Just who in the world are you?
I'm Yuki. Yuki Takamiya.
Are you working with the SIU?
Yes and no.
Strictly speaking, no.
Then why cooperate with them?
Got no choice. They're keeping tabs on Nachan.
So those black suits wanted me to see that footage. But why?
It could have been doctored.
Yuki Takamiya. She delivered the data unit to me near the riverbank. She seemed to have known me before I lost my memories. So this is it. This is the data unit I was told to seek out.
There's a message for you.
A message?
He asked me to show it to you. So, here it is.
Nachan.
Why? Why did you temporarily erase your memories? Was it because of me?
Yes. I can't let them get their hands on this information.
My partnership with Ida. My dishonesty. You knew all along. Didn't you, Miura?
You might not know this, but you're a terrible liar.
I guess so. Why didn't you show me the data after it was analyzed? Because you took pity on me?
Some things are best left unknown.
I disagree. I should know about my own past, no matter how terrible I was. Can you link me to the logs through this message?
Sekigahara.
Please, Miura. Show me the logs from 2188. Who's the target?
The leading figure in nanotech research, Chihiro Morimura.
She's a former executive of Newman Inc.
After she left the company, I allowed her to participate in Shikishima's project. The project was put on hold, but she continues working on it despite our warnings. Our company will suffer massive losses as a result.
That's not the real reason.
Excuse me.
You pushed for the acquisition of Newman Inc., and that initiated a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund.
I know what a slush fund is.
What are you basing this on?
It's like a hedge fund, I don't know. Can the gamers rise up and fuck it up?
Morimura's Interstellar Development Project. It was one of 12 that were showcased for the acquisition. You used the project as a cover for the real use of your funds, but Morimura's actions threw a wrench in your plans. If an international agency were to catch wind of the situation, they'll definitely launch an investigation, and that will put you in danger of losing your position.
Are you threatening me, Sekigahara?
Like I'd waste my time. I'm an assassin. A professional. If I'm expected to perform my job perfectly, then I need every last detail on my target.
Sector 4. It's another colony that's still under construction. You'll find her research lab there. I'll be heading into orbit myself next month for an inspection. I want the job handled by then. And be discreet. I've just sent over security details for Sector 4. You'll also find a security personnel ID for your use. Eliminate Chihiro Morimura and put an end to the project.
First, I'll have to confirm receipt of your payment.
What was all that about?
Future hitman, boy.
Morimura's that one teacher, right?
The dead one, yes.
You came here from the future to kill her? But more importantly, the hell were you doing with that four-eyed bastard?
I'm... an assassin? Morimura. So I really did do it. No. I wasn't going after Fuyusaka next, was I?
Yeah, maybe.
And I've been lying to Miura. Was it about the change in command? No. That can't be right.
Hello?
There you are.
Got this boy just sitting here? Alright.
Keeping an eye on me with your drone?
Finding you was simply a coincidence. Just like you, I'm now considered deceased. Ever since the battle in Sector 2, I've been in hiding.
Why?
I wasn't too worried about you. Knowing you, I figured you'd keep yourself out of trouble.
So tell me, back on the battlefield in 2064, who used DD-426?
Someone did his research. Your Sentinel was the source of the infection. So the evidence suggests that you're the one who used it.
Guess that's how it looks.
I'm not sure who the real culprit is. However, Chihiro Morimura enacted Operation Aegis after we lost.
I thought that's supposed to the end, but we still travelled and stuff. So how does that work?
Isn't that why you're here? To see how things went in Sector 3?
What is Operation Aegis? Just look at this place. What the hell happened?
Sector 3 was used as a trial run of sorts. It was the only terminal tested on, but it was enough to activate the self-defense system. Sector 4 will be the real deal.
The 1980s.
Once all the terminals are sealed by the self-defense system, then Operation Aegis will be fulfilled. If that succeeds, we'll no longer be able to loop. And we can't let that happen.
But why not?
Unfortunately, your city is doomed to forever be in ruins. If we're unable to loop anymore, that is.
By loop, you mean going back in time, right? How is that different from shifting?
Well, this world was created only 15 years ago. You come from a different world, where the year is 2064. Your world never existed prior to 2049.
Well, yeah.
Never existed. But we're in 2025 right now, aren't we?
This is neither the past nor the future.
Yeah, so it's just another place.
That's how the 5 sectors were designed. They were created when you arrived from another world.
This all sounds like nonsense.
It do, but it's true.
I've had enough of this crap. If there's really some other world, then prove it.
I take it you're aware of Miura's logs.
Logs?
Logs of the year 2188. I made an interesting discovery after studying the data myself. I learned that the real world is in 2188. We were meant to return there eventually. However, this world is destroyed before that time can come. A tragic incident indeed. Especially if it was the result of someone's careless actions. Our enemies, the ones we call kaiju, have one goal: to gain control over every mainframe in all sectors.
Why though?
Once that's accomplished, the 5 sectors will reset. This causes the world to be recreated, and that includes you. Morimura and I didn't exactly go back in time. We merely skipped the recreation.
How? How does that work?
You're looking rather pale. Perhaps you should take your pills. You're looking... Didn't you deliver those pills to Morimura? For Izumi and Shinonome-kun? You and the others have no hope of fully recovering.
Again though, how do you skip the recreation process? No, that doesn't... Because that would also require time travel! Unless the worlds were reset. But because you guys... Like, you weren't in any of the sectors when they were recreated. So the recreation took place and you just dodged it. You just sidestepped it and let it go on by itself.
However, there is a way for you to survive.
How?
I I'll extract your data from before you lost your memories. Then I'll take it with me to the recreated world. That should stop the effects of DD-426.
Can you really do that? So then, what do you need me for?
To make sure we can loop, of course. I intend to stop Operation Aegis so we can start over again. And if I'm going to do that, I'll need your help. Still don't believe me?
Not really.
Well, you will once you see the logs for yourself. I need you to find Sentinel number 17. I know he made a copy of it. The data will be useful in the next world, so I'd like to get my hands on it. See that drone over there?
Drone? This thing?
Yes, but don't activate it just yet. That's no ordinary drone. It's him.
Miura?
It was before the Sentinels were randomly transmitted. He transferred himself into that drone and escaped. I managed to secure him in Sector 2. He doesn't entirely agree with my methods, though. As such, he's chosen not to cooperate. It would be best if you told him you saved him from me.
Come again?
You're going to convince him that you've saved him. Then, you'll retrieve the data from him.
You're asking me to lie to him?
A lie that he figures out instantly.
He received command over Sentinel number 17 instead of me. I'm not exactly sure why.
Because she's a bitch.
But he's the only one who can track and activate it. For your sake, cooperate. I'll ensure that Miura comes with us. Above all, this is for you and Shinonome-kun. Well then. You can't use the gate at school due to structural damage. I've set new coordinates further ahead. Feel free to use that one.
Hang on, I never...
To avoid suspicion, I'll have my men continue following you. They won't be aware of our plans, however. So try not to get caught. I'm heading back to Sector 4.
Sekigahara.
Hey, Miura. I'm glad you're okay.
Alright. Okay. How are you able to just sidestep world creation? We're gonna just hop back in real quick. We're gonna just hop back into there. How do you sidestep world creation?
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
It's basically the except it caught the infected will ultimately lose their memories. Or end up as husks of them. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Found at the nurse's office, the label matches the one oral... I gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job to assassinate Chihiro Morimura.
An older you did, or younger in the canon timeline, but an older version of you did.
Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
Give her that dick!
Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications, especially for those from another world. Like me, if Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world.
At this point, do you want to?
Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
one's the SIU building.
See that over there?
No.
It's the building next to the police station.
What one's that?
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
I knew that was the exact line. Like hell I am.
All you're gonna do is slow me down.
Ha, alright, sure mate.
Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head.
She could, you don't know.
But I don't think you do.
She'd punch out of the air.
Hang on a second.
She'd punch the bullet out of the air, man.
Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though, but the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Shinonome shot him.
Oh yeah, that's a... Oh, hello, okay. Oh yeah, that's a thing that happened.
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
I forgot he did. I forgot he did.
Come in. So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk? And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Ain't you dead? Ain't you dead?
Just watch your ass in there.
Okay, never mind. Ain't you dead? I thought you did. Oh, they did.
What the?
Not a thing I ever considered. Okay.
Drop the gun. Now. Drop the gun. Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida. That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
This whole time? Really?
That's not true. I did die.
Oh, okay.
I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
Okay, so you're a smart boy.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
You mean Sector Zero that I want to be able to have knowledge of?
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Understandable.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
I mean, she does. Here's a lot to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
What promise is that?
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all.
Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
All we did was push her and she's out cold.
Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara. So you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again. And she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why?
What a pathetic attempt to cling on to your miserable life. What could you possibly know about Morimura's motives? You don't even remember who you are.
Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
Oh, so it's already happened. You already went to Okino. Oh no, it was already done. I guess it just kicked in once your memories were gone. Maybe. I don't know how it works.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service. Oral NM C0204 is printed on the label. The bottle's made of plastic. There's nothing inside.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. I don't know how much longer I can deal with this.
I just want to know how she gets shot. How she gets shot.
After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears.
Oh, the bodies disappear because universal control of that sector's like, alright, well this shit's lost. Okay.
We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
A satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
What is Sector 0?
Everything will crumble apart.
This is my biggest, my biggest desire.
That includes Sector 0.
What is Sector 0?
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. Alright, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
Okay, but why the kaiju though? Where they come from and why? Like they're from Millions of years in the past. Why are they showing up now to fuck with us?
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because...
If what you're saying, why keep it...
Because... Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188.
Yeah, I'd like to know that. 2188 is a big sticking point in time.
The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Yes. Desperately.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
What?
It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point.
True.
Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
There are 10 people left in humanity and one happens to be a hitman. A corporate hitman. Really?
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Bruh. Bruh.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection, and it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh? Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Alright. Well, kill a baby. Kill a baby. Alright.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
Kill a baby.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows. After I finished you off, of course. I expected so much more from you, Sekigahara. In the end, you turned out to be nothing but a coward.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. and no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tony, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Satellite.
Bitch! Get fucked, Ida! Get fucked! Okay, but now we gotta deal with the killer baby. The killer child.
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay.
That's like, what, the 4th time she's done that?
Fuyusaka.
Ei-kun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Maybe. This bitch thirsty.
Yeah, I think it is.
This bitch thirsty. Jesus. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing 2nd, even 3rd generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced 1st gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Now about the murderous toddler. We have to deal with the murderous toddler. That's a problem. That's a problem.